and balance, and welcome to the Expanded Star YouTube page. My name is Rose. For some of you guys that may not know me, and in today's video we're gonna do the zodiac reading for the October month. But this specific video is gonna be for all of my Virgos out there. So again, this is for all my Virgo sun, moon, ascendant, and Mercury's. So if your Virgos lands in any of these planets, then this reading is going to be for you. Again, for all my Virgo sun, moon, ascendant, and Mercury's. So make sure you check the Vedic Astrology and the Western Astrology so you can have different perspective of the energy that you embody, basically, or that you have available for yourself, that you can utilize to guide you throughout your journey, so you can know exactly what and what not to do. I had to turn this away from me so you can know exactly what and what not to do. And actually, check those out. I'm gonna put the link, the link down below so you can get your chart done for the Vedic and Western astrological chart, so you can know where this land, or if it lands in any of these planets based on those two charts, so you can know exactly whether or not this reading is going to be for you. So go ahead and do that. If you already know, then good. So we can jump right into the video. Virgos are mutable earth sign. Mutable, being able to change and adapt to others or themselves. Earth deals with thinking and practicality. So, or foundation too, or a lot of things. Earth deal with birth, nurturing, physicality, manifesting, growth, like seeing, like colors, and like imagination, all those type of stuff, so that can tell you now that Virgos are able to change and adapt to other people's way of thinking, or themselves, thinking, practicality, like growth, stuff like that. So they basically deal with stability, the senses. They think a lot, they basically like always trying to find out how things work. They're materialistic. They they have to like feel secure, materialistically, because that's who they are. That's how it enhances their energies, basically, when they feel comfortable, with whatever it is that they have around them, or the people around them. If they have a lot of material things around them that they can, like, oh my goodness, utilize, in a sense, whether they're aware of it or not, to enhance the energies, basically. So Virgos are ruled by Mercury, and Mercury deal with thinking, analyzing, and communicating, right? And Virgos rules the sixth house, and sixth house deals with work, health, order, routine, organization, perfection. So Virgos always feel as though like they have to work, even if they not even do anything. They have to work. Like, they can't just sit still. They have to do something. They always have to work. They always have to think. They always have to have some kind of order. If there's no order, a Virgo will look at you like you like they can't deal with disorder. They have to have some kind of order. They have to have a routine that they can follow to help them, get things done. Because if they don't have any routine, it can kind of throw them off, and they're not going to be able to, this thing is cute. They're not going to be able to just get whatever they need done. They're not going to be feeling fulfilled, in a sense, because there's no order, there's no routine, there's no organization, so they kind of like perfectionists, in a sense, so, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's really not. It's more organization, so yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the actual tarot card reading. So again, this reading is gonna be for all my Virgo sun, moon, ascendant, and Mercury's. So let's see what you got going on for the month of October. Okay, so this is what I got for the first cards that I pulled. We have the Page of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. I'm getting manifesting, pushing out, receiving, protecting, and authority, kind of. So the Page of Wands, I'm getting you being more connected to your spirit guides. You listening more to your higher self, your higher guidance, so you can find a way, so you can know the way, because for some people, we may think we know the way and we know what we do, what we may want to do, but then when we ask for like the way, we don't listen, or we don't even try to listen, so we can hear exactly what the spirit guide has to say about what needs to be done, so we can discover the way. But you are actually taking the time to listen to your higher guidance, so you can know the way and manifest whatever you need to manifest into your space. I'm getting a lot of passion. You're very passionate about whatever you want to do. You're very passionate about whatever it is that you're doing. I'm also getting with the Six of Pentacles, you may have people coming to you for advice, or they may need your help or assistance with something, and you kind of playing out, or the universe is utilizing you to help other people in a sense. The universe is utilizing to help other people, that may not have that strong of a connection with their spirit guides, so they can't really hear and follow their own steps. So the universe is utilizing you so you can give them some kind of advice, or let them be aware of certain things that can then trigger something within them to then become more aligned with their own self, if that makes sense. So you have an important part to play into something bigger than you may comprehend, and it's like, I feel as though like you already know that, but you're trying to fully just embrace it and go with it, if that makes sense. You're not trying to question it as much as maybe you were questioning it and wondering exactly why you. That's what I got. Like you were wondering why you. Why did you have to be the one to do that? To be that bridge, to be that, But now you embracing it more, and you just giving a lot. And I'm getting you giving is exactly what you're gonna receive. Whatever you're giving is exactly what you're gonna receive. So, but I'm getting you're pushing out a lot of positivity. You're pushing out a lot of you're actually genuinely helping people because you want to, and you're gonna receive a lot more, but a lot of abundance because of that. Because you're coming from a genuine place. You're not being too selfish about your actions, and your motives are not too selfish. So therefore, you're gonna receive a lot of abundance for that. And with the Knight of Swords, right? The Knight of Swords, you are getting ready for this new venture. You're letting go of anything that has to do with the past that has been keeping you in that cycle that you were on, and you're just ready. You're just ready to go forward. You're just ready. You're ready to just follow your own light, follow your own way, create a way for yourself, basically, and stop allowing other people to create a way for you based on your reaction of their actions, or based on the reaction of their perspective. You're kind of listening to your own inner voice, and you're creating a way for yourself, you're trusting your spirit guides, and you're just ready for that new venture, you know. And I'm happy for you. I'm really happy, because it's always a good thing to just follow our inner guides, and you know, like, and just follow our own intuition, and just create a way for ourselves and enjoy life in general, you know. Again, we got the King of Swords, protecting your foundation. I'm getting you are like your judgment may be a little cloudy. You're not looking around you. You're kind of focused in one direction, and you need to start, you know, like, looking around you, doing a 360 of your life, of your reality, you know, of your experiences, so you can have better understanding. You know, you kind of focus on just one thing, achieving one thing, you know, getting one thing, that you're not seeing the bigger picture, and you're just clouding up your judgment, like just getting clouded up, too many thoughts all circling around that one thing, that you're not getting any other thoughts that can help you see the bigger picture of anything else that's around you, you know. So open your eyes, be willing to get up, because you're just sitting comfortably, just paying attention to that one thing, and ready to just protect your foundation, or protect that one thing, that you're not looking at anything else that's around, and everything that is becoming clouded up, because you're kind of stagnant in that one space. You need to move. You need to move. You need to look around. You need to do things. You need to just, you know, like, that's what October is calling you to do. Just go ahead, be on your way, do what needs to be done, focus on yourself, you know. Don't stay too stagnant, don't stay too still, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it may be. You need to move, you need to be around, you need to flow freely, and allow those clouds to just dissipate, so you can be able to see everything that is around you, you know. And again, you have like 3 butterflies. So in your environment, there's like a change coming. There's a big change that's coming in your environment, and I think is that, like, you're not seeing it because it's behind you. You're kind of focusing on that one thing, but just know there's a change coming. And until you actually look around, you won't allow that change to fully take place. So look around you, start focusing on one thing, you know, and start clearing out the way, you know, mentally and all that, so you can allow that change to take place, basically. So we're gonna expand on this. So yeah. Wow. Okay, so I got the six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So with the 6 of Pentacles, you're receiving big time. Man, you know what's coming. If only, that's what I'm getting from the energy right now, from your spirit guides. If only you could see what is coming to you, you wouldn't worry anymore. And I want you to be okay. I want you to be alright. I want you to know everything will be straight. Only if you could see what is to come. Only if you could see the things that are opening up for you, the opportunities, the abundance that is opening up for you, then you will know. Then you will be okay. Then you will relax. But I can't show you. But you can know. because you have to face certain aspect of yourself. You have to acknowledge certain things that you're not trying to acknowledge. You have to let go of certain things that you may think you know. You may think you have to let go of certain things, and you have to truly embrace the full experience before you can be in the know. Because if I show you, you wouldn't know exactly, or not even that you wouldn't even know exactly. And I'm sorry, I know I'm speaking, but it's like I'm channeling right now, so it's coming out. Like, you have to, like, if I show you exactly what is coming to you, you wouldn't learn whatever you need to learn before you receive it. And the things you need to learn is exactly what's going to help you to maintain whatever is coming to you, if that makes sense. So you are receiving a lot, infinitely also, but you have to go through a certain process before you're able to fully receive. You are abundant already. Like, that's what your spirit guides want you to know. You are already abundant. You're already wealthy enough. Like, you don't need for nothing. Anything that you may feel as though you need right now is illusions, because you already have it. You just don't have access to it because you're not ready for it yet. So stop looking at yourself like you're lacking of something, because you are not lacking. You are not lacking. Like, and like I'm getting like very, like, I don't know how to explain it, but my energy is just high. It's like you have a lot of pent-up energy you need to release, in a sense. That's what I'm getting. You need to release. You've been holding on to a lot. You need to release, man. You need to release. Okay, anything you need to do to release, you gotta release. But just oh my goodness, just know you are abundant, and you are not lacking of anything. Everything you have abundance. Okay, you just don't have access to it because you're not ready. My computer shut off, but it's okay. I already got, it was 3 hours of sound, wonderful sound that helps with the throat chakra, and it helped, because I'm free. Like, I'm like, woo, I can sing right now, man. So I don't need it anymore. But again, like the Page of Cups, look at you. You're looking at yourself outside of yourself. Ooh, that's amazing. It's always good to be able to look at yourself outside of yourself so you can have healthy judgment. Or that's what you need to do. You need to take yourself out of yourself so you can observe yourself and look at what is actually going on. Because if we look at things within ourselves, not even within ourselves, as we are, we might just focus on, you know, certain things and not look at the bigger picture, if that makes sense. Like, it's different somebody else telling us about ourselves than us telling ourselves about ourselves, you know, because we might not want to acknowledge certain part of us, certain unhealthy habits, certain things that are keeping us still, certain things that are not, you know, helping us move, you know, like manifest as we should, you know, compared to if somebody else gives you unhealthy judgment and tell you, hey, nah, you need to chill out on this. So you gotta be willing to you gotta be willing to listen. Okay, like, I know it may be hard for you to listen to, you know, like people telling you about yourself, you know, but you need to learn to listen so you can have a big understanding of yourself and what is going on, so you can know exactly what to do. Because until you're willing to listen to anything outside of you that gives you a healthy judgment, whether it be your higher self, your spirit guides, or somebody else, which is still your higher self, working through them to bring you about whatever you need to hear, so you can know more and do something about it, you know. So that's what I got with the Page of Cups. So yeah, let's see what else. Yeah, think first before you judge. With this card, I'm getting you allowing the support that is available to you. Trust in your higher self, trust in your spirit guides, that you are being protected. They're not gonna let you down, they're not gonna let you fall, okay? The only person that's gonna let you fall is you. Once you start doubting and everything, doubting the process, doubting the journey, that's when you experience that fall. But if you keep trusting yourself, trusting the journey, trusting the experience, knowing that everything will be okay, or everything will be as it should, or as it will, you will always be right there and keep on, you know, expanding and creating more amazing experiences for yourself and more abundance, you know. But you have to trust, believe, feel, be at peace, you know, with the experience. Think first before you judge. Again, with the listening, be willing to listen, being willing to listen to any healthy judgment. No judgment as like, oh, you bad for doing that, like, oh, you, my goodness, like, you know how people like to judge when their life are not perfect. Not those type of people, not those type of judgment, but healthy judgment as far as like, you need to maybe look at what you've been doing and see if it has been working out for you and see what you need to change. That's a healthy judgment. It's not when somebody tells you, oh, you can't do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. That's them projecting themselves onto you and trying to have some kind of authority onto you. But if somebody tells you, this is my perspective, this is my outlook, I feel as though, you know, based on this and this and that, I feel as though this and this and that will benefit you, you know. But you have to make the final decision, you know. Make the final choice, make the final observation, you know. Yeah, I thought I said that word wrong, but yeah, think first before you judge, okay? So if somebody gives you a healthy perspective or whatnot, don't just be quick to be like, yeah, y'all know what you're talking about. Oh man, you haven't experienced my life, you haven't gone through what I've gone through, so you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know. No, chillax, listen, think before you judge. You know, you don't have to accept anything that anybody says, but as long as you understand, you hear beyond the voice, beyond the noise, and gain whatever you need to gain from it, so you can now make a judgment yourself and come up with, you know, like an answer at the end, or whatever, you know, like just know what to do basically with the information that you receive. So I'm gonna pull the cards from the Beyond Lemuria deck, and you know, give y'all my perspective on it, and then read from the book so I can close off this reading for all my Virgos out there for the month of August. Okay, guess all this card wanted to fall off. Okay, so we got the water, overflow, air, what does it say? Paradigm shift, heart chakra, unfurling back to love, and gracious receptivity. Yeah, oh my goodness, these are powerful cards. Damn. Okay, water. Now with the water, with the card, I'm getting like, ooh, everybody has to like connect to the heart, like everybody has to heal the heart, you know, excuse me. But I'm getting like an overflow of abundance, an overflow of self-love. You need to give yourself that, you know. You have to fill your own cup before you fill somebody else's. You have to take care of yourself before you take care of somebody else's. You have to take care of your own emotion, your own feelings, before you take care of somebody else's emotion and feelings. Because if you focus too much on somebody else's, you're going to disregard your own, and it's going to overconsume you, you know. So don't hurt yourself, you know, trying to help somebody else, is what I'm getting for you guys. So take as much time as you need to heal yourself, and just give yourself the love that you deserve. Acknowledge your feelings and allow them to flow freely. Don't keep your feelings stagnant. Acknowledge it, allow it to flow, let go of it, you know, so it can flow freely, and you can then flow with it, or wherever it is that you wish to go. Because as long as it's stagnant, it's gonna keep you stagnant also. So I'm getting an overflow of allowing your feelings to just be released. For some reason, I'm also getting like sexual energy with this card, so you guys have to go through some sexual healing, you know. Yeah, sexual healings. Really? But okay, like, it's actually very much necessary for some of you guys to actually go through that sexual healing. You know, it's gonna play a big part in you releasing a big, because you guys have to release. Yeah, you guys have to release, is what I'm getting again. So yeah, overflow, release. And then the air, paradigm shift. I'm getting like, again, you having your spirit guides are right behind you, around you, just guiding you and allowing you to have the strength that you need, so you can be at peace with yourself. Oh my goodness, you are receiving a lot of abundance, you know. I'm also getting like, whatever you're thinking about, whatever idea that you have, you need to put a lot of time into that, because that's where your abundance comes from. Whatever ideas that you have, you need to focus on that and bring it into fruition, you know. Yeah, because it's very much where it's very much needed. Like, trust whatever idea you have right now, and don't bullshit on it, and actually do something about it to bring it, you know, put it out, in a sense. You're receiving a lot of, ooh, I'm telling you, if only you could see. If only you could see what is coming to you. But heart chakra, unfurling back to love. So you have to go through that healing of the heart, you know. Allow it to just flow freely. Green is abundance, you know. And you have the beetle, or whatever, not the beetle, I don't know what I had the beetle in my head, like dragonfly. Yeah, you have the dragonfly right there. I forgot what the dragonfly signify, but for some people this may represent the spirit guides, or, you know, like support from the universe. But that green, not only does it represent the heart chakra, but it also represents wealth, you know, abundance, receiving wealth, receiving abundance. So again, yeah, you are receiving abundance, you are receiving some kind of help. It is available, you know, but you're not ready to have access to it yet. Some of you guys need to heal your heart, you know, like take care of your heart, let go of anything that may be clouding your heart, you know, and just let go and just flow, release. Is what keeps popping up in my head. Just release, like releasing. And then we have gracious receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive. Sorry about that, you guys. Every time I touch my thing, I do a certain movement, it will just cut my video and start playing music for some reason. So I have to be careful because it was almost about to fall out. But yeah, gracious receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive guidance. Allow yourself to receive love. Allow yourself to receive the changes. Allow yourself to receive abundance. Allow yourself to receive healings, you know. And I'm getting like, you guys with your throat chakra, y'all need to communicate, y'all need to sing, y'all need to just express, you know. That's a form of healing too. Allow it, like, ooh. And also like perceive with your first eye. Allow it to just be clear, you know. Stop, because a lot of us just close it off. We just shut it off and we don't utilize it, and it just continue to deepen and deepen itself, and it's harder for it to just open back up, because it's going to be a journey for it to just come back into and fully open, so it can allow things to be in. Because the longer it stays closed, the further it goes, if that makes sense. So allow your first eye to open up and trust your intuition and trust the feeling, the vibe is what I'm getting, and just allow yourself to receive. So let's see what the book has to say so we can close this off. So first we have the water, which is 12. The water. Abundance, non-attachment, the paradigm of no scarcity, allowing financial and energetic gifts to flow through and create more. During one of my most pivotal Lemurian visions, I was guided into a life where I lived in a humble mud hut, as I could create any thought in the multiple dimensions that I had access to. I simultaneously resided in a beautiful crystalline palace. I found myself in a paradigm where I could create anything at will, and thus there was no concept of scarcity nor the need to hold on to anything. This experience initiated a shift that changed my life. We may also be starting to touch on this notion in a mundane reality. When we give more from a place of overflow than obligation, even when we think we have nothing, having it comes from this mindset. Having it come from this mindset can only create a more abundant flow of what we want. The being in this picture has many hands, and yet still, the water is allowed to fall through her fingers. It blesses her in the moment it touches her radiant skin, and then continues on its journey. Her heart is also overflowing with love. Her eyes are filled with tears. She allows what comes through to move her without control. She gracefully allows whatever she is feeling to be expressed, and as she does so, she radiates so much light into the world, allowing for flow, receptivity, the path of least resistance, purity, clearing away that which no longer serves, emotions. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, that's exactly what I said in the beginning. Like, you know, you allowing yourself to just give. You're just giving from a place of sincerity. But yeah, yeah, you're giving with your love, which is why, you know, like, again, like, it's okay to give, but just know when to like give to yourself too, you know. And then we have air. We are in a time of great change, and the speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. With our advancing technology and ability to communicate, more knowledge and power are available to us as individuals than we have had for centuries. There are also more platforms where we can share this information. We have the ability to connect with the tribes who are making a difference, to connect with a web of change where our lights unite and increase. Information that was inaccessible, taboo, or shrouded in mystery or initiation, especially in the healing arts, is now available. We can engage many tools as we build energetic sovereignty and create pockets when we can choose to make big changes in our communities. We can inspire others, connect the dots, and receive and share the knowledge and tools needed for transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. It may start with an inquiry on what this fresh, new, and long-awaited breath is all about. An expansive being holds a tiny heart-shaped seedling. When the foundation we built on comes from a place of love over fear, we will see huge positive changes in the world. We can start with ourselves. Communication, sharing wisdom, the breath of life, movement, faith, winged helpers, intention, inspiration, and change. Yeah, that just confirms everything. And expand even more. So let's move further. We have 5, the heart chakra. The heart chakra. This chakra can represent love in its many forms. It reminds you that everything in life can unfold into love or fear. When unfurled back enough, the foundation of all you seek lies in the universal desire and right to feel love and be loved. Love heals. God is love. This is the force that will change the world. Count everything in your life that you are grateful for. Think of all those you love and how that wonderful feeling radiates from your heart. Consider those you can forgive and extend that feeling out to them. Remember, we all just want to be loved and accepted, but insecurities and triggers can cause behaviors that move us away from this place. Have compassion. Know that others may be in their suffering. Expand your awareness and heart-centered radiance for all beings on the planet. Encapsulate Earth in loving compassion. Bask in the blissful feeling of the planet, in all of its perfect balance, loving you back. Theme is relationship and relating, connection to yourself and others, the language of love. Yeah. You know, it's okay to give, but also know when to give to yourself. Then lastly, we have 28, which is gracious receptivity. Consider your relationship with gratitude, how comfortable you feel receiving, and what you love to give. Are there themes that allows you the joyous overflow of giving without limitation? How can you add this to the lives of others more often, away from the fear that you will get used up if you give without guarantee reciprocity? Are there areas where you are overextending yourself? Can you give more from areas where you are stronger and have more skills and capacity? Right now, you may feel you have little to give. If so, allow yourself to receive more. The gift of the sun on your face on the winter day, or a compliment from a stranger. Allow yourself to drink every drop. After all, it is up to you how deeply you wish to drink of the gift that is shared. Often we take only a little sip, even when there is so much more we could appreciate. And yet, it is beautiful when you give to someone and they light up and receive it fully. Gratitude, self-love, and self-worth are interwoven with the capacity to receive. Together, they nourish your soul. Step into your heart space by listening all you are grateful for and notice how full you start to feel. From this place, your gifting capacity can spiral upward. Again, I keep saying this, it's okay to give to others, but know when to give to yourself. So like, just know you're already abundant. Whatever it is that you're doing for others is going to come back to you. Just be willing to receive, and just continue listening to your spirit guides as you are, or if you're not, start to, so you can know the way, know the path, know your path, and trust in the universe. And think before you judge. Allow yourself to receive, whether it be advice, blessings, wealth, whatever it is, allow yourself to receive, you know, and don't just judge whatever comes to you, because you may not know. It may look a certain way, but you never know what's behind it, you know. But as long as you have your intuition and you trust into the universe, you're always gonna know when something is for you and when it's not. You're always gonna know what to do and what to not, you know. And also, you know, like, just know that you already have, you don't like anything. You're just not ready to have access to that abundance, you know, because you need to see certain things, know certain things, experience certain things before you get there. But just know it's already there, you know, it's already there. So don't stress yourself too much, you know. You're always going to be protected, you're always going to be taken care of. So whatever you're worrying about, you're just adding on more frustration, and you're just keeping yourself from even receiving even more. So just, yeah, you know, be thankful. Also be grateful for everything that you have already, you know. And just, yeah, that's it for, you know, y'all October reading. I do hope you guys gain a lot from it, you know, because a lot was said, but you know, that's for you to just acknowledge and, you know, think on and just be aware of, so you can be prepared on this new journey that you're about to embark on. And you know, that's it for your October reading. And until next time, peace and balance always. Bye bye.